Natalie was calling my ex-wife names, calling her a hooker.
I never did that.
Natalie.
Can I say?
No,
let it
you
go.
are
Just let it go.
stepping over the line.
On part 3 of the 90-Day The Last Resort tell-all, we picked up with Georgie, who was weighing in on Stacy and Florian's relationship.
There can be different trusts, you know. He can say different things and do different things. So it depends on what kind of trust it is. They trust if he's cheating, I don't think he's cheating. If trust he, you know, is out and about, I mean, sometimes, yeah, he go out and about with friends, right? So they're different stories. Sometimes
They call
he
it
flirts,
networking, but nothing good ever
maybe
comes
he
out of
flirts,
it.
right? So it depends what kind of trust.
Stacy revealed why Florian's night out upset her so much.
We track each other, and that night his tracking was off.
Oh, interesting.
The location sharing was off.
I don't know how. I don't know how it got turned off. It just wasn't working, and I couldn't track him. And this was a few days before the resort. That's shady.
But it's your problem. You don't understand to use the phone.
And you were staying out.
Look at the phone.
Madly.
I have my phone
every
right.
night.
My phone right now. I can try to delete her message. It's going to say me. You want to delete the location, or you want to keep the location?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember nothing.
Then Florian snapped at Ari.
Don't be condescending to your wife.
What I did to Stacy, what I yelled.
You bully women, and it's sad.
What the are you talking about? You don't understand what you're saying. You're serious.
I do feel sorry for you.
Jesus Christ, help me.
Okay, guys, let's get back on track.
Ari accused Benny of cheating on her multiple times.
I mean, the only thing I want to say, just for now,
You cheated on me at least 4 times.
No, let me tell you.
4?
And then,
At least. The truth is, I had just had a C-section. It was very painful. I could barely walk. You were taking a nap. I noticed you had been distant and strange, especially considering I just had a baby. I grabbed your phone, and I looked at it, and it said, I love you, I miss you. And I was so brokenhearted that and this is embarrassing for me to admit this, that I stayed with you after this, but I didn't want to raise a baby alone. And I woke you up, and I said, what is this? And you took the phone from me, and you deleted the message. And I regret to this day waking you up instead of screenshotting it and sending it to myself. And that was just one of the times that you cheated on me.
He did admit to cheating on her at least once.
I want to say in the beginning.
Yes or no?
Yeah, no, I want to say
no.
Cheaters over there.
I would say yes.
Wow.
So you did cheat while she was pregnant?
Yeah. For that one, I apologize.
Yeah.
Ari was not happy with how Rob reacted to Benny's admission.
I knew you guys wouldn't save the same energy that you saved for Jasmine. I knew you wouldn't save it for someone else. And he's also a cheater, but you can't accept it. You think Jasmine's a cheater, but you go hard for him.
I don't know if he's a cheater, because that I can literally look over there and see it.
Don't waste your time.
I don't know. I can feel a lot more confident about what's happening over here.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I just want to move on. I mean, I know Benny wants to move on.
Then Ari and Julia got into a bit of a tiff.
You call me a she a in the national TV, she called me a
I was very mad that you would try to defame me, just like you were saying, and say that I would actually say that about someone. You went behind my back, showed them the message to try to make it look like me and you were having a feud. And you knew that we were joking at the time. The fact that you would lie.
Okay, you say you never
My biggest mistake was to trust you and to trust you at the resort at all.
What? Say I'm a
But they were able to make up.
Hug time.
Reputationally.
No.
I say that this is unfair.
I love it.
I love a good moment. You don't get too many.
I would never say I hate you, but I would call you.
Josh opened up about hooking up with Natalie after they had broken up.
Natalie, I believe, likes to, spend the night with me. She's, sent me messages that say me. And so, she did.
You are too vulgar.
I'm just saying, that's what the message says. She would send me photos of herself, and it would say me, and, these types of things.
So she was enticing you with these text messages, and what? It was hard for you to just say, no, I'm going to let go?
Yeah. It was a moment of weakness, I think that...
But several moments of weakness,
It was several moments of weakness. Okay, yes, I'm a guy. She's a beautiful girl.
It turns out Josh got mad about Natalie calling him a bad father on social media.
What really kind of sealed the deal is when, you know, Natalie went on social media rants that were false allegations, basically calling me a bad father.
When I saw Josh talking to other people, I felt like stab in the back, and I let myself talk some stuff. It was just for comment on my page, not on his. He got really worried about the comment, and
because you posted something that I'm a bad father and that I have a felon living with me and that my daughter should be scared. That's a lie.
Josh started threatening me, and he said he will destroy my life.
I did reach out to Natalie and I said, look, you need to stop these lies. You cannot just lie about me online, just say whatever you want and call me a bad father. And so we're not speaking at all at the moment.
He says during their years together, he never considered her his girlfriend.
I don't think that I would have considered her my girlfriend, no.
Why are you saying this? What a bull.
Ouch.
Wow.
Bull.
Okay. Okay.
How would you name the relationship?
Well,
or you prefer not to label it?
It was just, it never really got to like that serious moment where I was like, this is my girlfriend or this is the person that like I want to spend my life with. It just never got to that point.
He also got upset at Natalie for allegedly saying bad things about his ex.
It's not like my home is some magical, mystical place. It's not like I'm hiding anything there. It came down to Natalie calling my ex-wife names, calling her a hooker, calling her all of these names that she's called you guys. She's told.
I never called
her that. Oh, yes, you have.
She was attacking me.
Oh, yes, you have.
She attacked me on social media.
No.
Yes,
no,
she was doing interviews about me. I never attacked her.
Absolutely not. I really value the relationship with my kids' mothers, and Natalie was a threat to that, and that is the reason Natalie never came over to my house.
I never said it. It was not true.
Nothing I'm saying is made up. You've called my ex-wife names, and you know how close, everybody knows how close I am with my family, and I value these relationships, and you are a threat to those relationships.
He ended up calling her a scam artist.
Look, you're going to go down this road, Natalie, and I'm going to get really angry.
I never did that. It's not true.
Natalie, like, what the
I would never do it to you.
You did do that.
Josh,
you want to know the reason you haven't been over?
I swear to God I did not. And you just want me to look bad. It's not true. I would never do it.
I don't make up fairy tales.
I don't understand how you dealt with that for 3 years. You just need to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to sound like that or come off like that, instead of telling him that he's wrong.
Natalie, you're being a liar. Stop.
No, but we can prove.
You're lying, you're a liar, you're a scam artist.